Question everything. So we got Tupac's alleged deleter, pretty much, in the sense of Keefe D and how that all went down when it comes to Pop so many years ago, which is terrible, man. Pop was a very outspoken brother who really cared a lot about his people in a lot of ways. You know, when it came to our plight and what we was going through as a people, dealing in these ghetto slums and hoods, and spoke vividly about real positive things when it came to our movement as a people, you know, and to see some real shallow dudes take part in his demise is just a sad reality, you know, for us as a nation of people, you know. We keep getting great speakers and great people that really know how to move our people into a positive light in a sense of connecting us and unifying us. And we seem to always have these garbage bag boys who are willing to take the bag to knock our people back generations by taking out a brother or sister that's really out there trying to move our people into a better life. You know, so with that, Keefe D, get whatever you're going to get from these cops, you know. But at the end of the day, I also told people, you know, you got to follow the money. You know, now I never really trusted the shifty face, shifty eyes Snoop Dogg from nowhere. Not from nowhere. Nor did I ever think of trusting anybody that was as shiesty as P. Diddy, Puffy Combs. And to see these dudes get indicted would be a beautiful thing, because, you know, at the end of the day, Pop was the face of Death Row, pretty much. And Snoop, you wouldn't even be the Snoop Dogg we know today if Pop was still alive. That's how far you was behind his shadow. That's just the real reality behind it. And for you to be where you at today states a whole lot of why Pop is in the ground today. Because at the end of the day, you wasn't getting spends like that. You wasn't up there like that. It was Pop show when Pop was on the scene. Pop was Batman. You was his pretty much his bitch ass motherfucking Robin. No doubt. And with that, you know, you gotta understand, man. Money move these losers in weird ways. Literally, literally weird ways. When the lights are out and the cameras are off and the curtains are down, these dudes willing to do anything for money. So no telling what part they played in Pot demise. But a lot of this stuff coming out right now. You know, I heard that Snoop house was raided. I mean, I heard that Keefe D is implementing Diddy and these charges based off of Diddy being a mastermind behind it and funding it. Some say through $1 million out there. You know, it's all interesting, man. And it just goes to show that when it comes to somebody in the sense of a Pot and the structure of how he carried himself and how he spoke and how he dealt with the media and dealt with the system itself when it came to his movement, goes to show there's always somebody out there that's behind you that's willing to hate you 100% and willing to do anything to come up on your behalf. And that's just real talk, you know. So we definitely gonna see how this all play out. What do you say? What do you think? Do you think Puffy might go down for this? Do you think Snoop might go down for this? Or you think the system will protect them? You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, you know, this is just one face, you know, when it comes to being the melanated people that's involved in this. No telling who else was behind the scene, moving things. You know, based off his political tone when Pot talked political, he really moved our people. And you know, the system itself don't never want to see the Aboriginal Negro, the black man, empowered. Never want to see the black man wearing the pants. Never want to see the black man the head of the household. So with that stated, you know, Who else might have been behind the scenes that was orchestrating the little puppeteers? Because you know the Aboriginal Negroes, they don't really got no power. They always just the face of what's really going on behind the scenes, behind the scenes. You know what I mean? Who in the administrative office, who in the contract signing area that Pop might have rubbed the wrong way. I mean, the ones that orchestrate the contracts that pay the money out for these dudes to even have money and be wealthy, coming from the poor slums, ghettos, and hoods that they come from. You know, what colonizer might be behind the scene, in other words. What wish people might be behind the scenes when it comes to being behind the Puffies and the Snoops. Because someone wrote them their check, no doubt. So, you know, it's just a reality to it. You know, you got to think that way because you always got to think like Tim when it comes to dealing with this system and our people. Because at the end of the day, it always been this system and a few sellouts that's always willing to get the brother Uncle Tom and then switch it over and act like Sambo was the one that actually was the good guy when it was Uncle Tom who was the good guy and Sambo knocked him off. No doubt. So with that, what do you think? How do you feel about this? Any thoughts on it at all? Do you think Snoop Dogg might have had some hands in it? Because Pot didn't really like Snoop. And like I said, Snoop was behind Pot's shadow. How did that work? And once Pot got moved to the side, guess who blew up? Follow the money, right? No doubt. Same thing with Biggie. Once Biggie Small got moved to the side, guess who blew up? Follow the money, right? So, what you think? Do you think these dudes dirty? Diddy, Puffy Combs, dude that pretty much put the smash on D Block, the Lots, and many other artists coming up under him, snaking them out of their royalties and their masters and so on. He been snaking brothers for a long time. This Diddy Combs, this Puffy, this Sir Rock guy, and Snoop been shifty-eyed ever since he came out. I mean, one of them dudes that got them real twitchy eyes that's willing to damn near betray anybody for a bag. But hey, I don't know. Just a question, right? Just a thought, right? Well, you let me know what the thought is. You let me know what you think. For I don't know, and I don't understand. But that is the question. You let me know. Peace, peace.